It's time now for a quick update on some business news for you, and we're starting as usual with a glimpse at the markets and how they are faring. This is the current picture for you over in Asia at this hour. The Nikkei in Tokyo trading down there 0.39%, while the Hang Seng in Hong Kong trading up 0.73% at the current time. Well, staying with the business news, the buzzing sound of clippers can be heard coming from farms across Australia as the country's 65 million sheep get a trim. But this year, COVID-19 has sparked a shortage of seasonal shearers, meaning coats are growing long and piles of fleeces aren't lying on the floors of barns as they usually do. Rochelle Harrison-Pless explains.
Shedding their winter coats. Across Australia, the wool harvesting season is in full swing. But in this new COVID world, there's a significant shortage of shearers. Interstate and international border closures have made it almost impossible for seasonal workers to move around. The industry is missing around 500 shearers from neighbouring New Zealand, about a quarter of the regular workforce.
We've probably got 25 staff at the moment, and we really could have about 20% of our workforce this time of year comes from New Zealand. Some contractors or some regions there rely on anywhere from 30 to 70% of the workforce to come from New Zealand. So if they're lacking, that's a huge hole in the numbers.
The industry is training and upskilling the next generation of shearers and wool handlers. The new recruits will boost this iconic Australian trade, but they don't resolve the immediate shortage.
Shearing is a very particular job. It's a very hard job, and we need people who are willing to learn that skill. And I think if one thing COVID has made us realise that we need to be a little bit more self-sufficient.
Australia is the world's top wool producer, shipping the fibre to its biggest customers, China, India and Italy.
Endeavour 6 now at 1100.
But the pandemic has hit demand for wool and prices plummeted as export orders ground to a halt. Add to that fewer shearers in the sheds and fewer sheep across Australia due to widespread drought. The result, a market that's taken a hammering.
Okay, it's time now for a look at what's been grabbing headlines around the world, and Solange Mougin is with us.